Good morning, UNF. You're watching the Early Bird brought to you by Spinnaker TV. We're live from the Student Union. I'm Nicole Laura.
And I'm Carla Rodriguez. Today we've got some details on campus events.
And later we'll be showing you some Olympic-style workouts.
Ooh, I need those.
Me too.
All this and more right here, right now, live on the Early Bird.
The Olympians may be on their way back to USA, but the travel spirit lives on. If you've ever thought about making your way across the pond, you might want to check out the Semester in UK Study Abroad info session. The meeting will be held in Building 10, the Honors Hall, room 2245, from 2 to 3 p.m. today. Students will learn about the qualifications for the Coggins Study Abroad program, scholarship opportunities, and partner universities in England and Scotland.
Well, I know when I do my study abroad, it's definitely going to be somewhere in England. I'm
Yes.
so serious. I love England. And
It's beautiful.
You've
I've
been
been
there.
to England.
You've
I've
been
never
there. Of
been
course
to
you've been there.
Scotland, but I'm sure if it's
Yeah.
anything like England, they're both exceptional places.
I've never been out of the U.S., period. So UK is definitely one of my first choices. Or Greece.
Yes,
That's
and there's
my dream
different
place.
opportunities. UK is not the only study abroad program. This
Exactly.
just happens to be an info session specifically about the UK program. But you know, there's many opportunities,
There
and
is.
why not go abroad, get some
And
semester of schooling out of the
exactly.
way while
Take
exploring.
easy classes, so it'd be like less stress-free. Plus, you have the beautiful view that is UK, the UK.
Exactly.
That's really awesome.
Awesome time.
Well, we all know that exercise is important, but so is eating healthy. Each go hand in hand, and the Department of Health Promotion is showing us how today in the Student Wellness Complex from 12 to 1. The presentation will cover how to build a healthy plate and challenge your thinking about your daily food choices to give you strategies to make small changes that equal big nutrition gains. We all know we could change up our diet a little bit.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind changing in some unhealthy stuff like pizza for like an apple or something like that. I mean, it's something little, but it can make a big difference.
Yeah, it can
eventually.
be tricky because, you know, most of the healthy, nutritious vegetables, they don't taste the best, but a little trick that I do, I kind of mix and match things.
You did something this morning.
Yes.
She brought her fancy little cup with her like green healthy drink.
Amazing. It looks really gross, but it's amazing. I mix spinach with some chocolate
Okay,
soy
I like
milk
that one.
and some granola with chocolate chunks in it and a banana, and it is amazing. You
That
can't
sounds
taste the
awesome.
spinach.
Exactly, and it looks awesome. I mean, the green makes you look all healthy and like, yeah, I'm ready. Like,
I mean,
know what
it
I'm
is
doing.
healthy, so.
It is healthy. That's really awesome. Good thinking, Nicole.
Yeah, so, you know, it's just a little trick that you can mix a little bit of unsweet stuff with some sweet things and make it really healthy and really good.
Nutritious and delicious.
Very so. It's Tuesday, and that means free admission into the Kummer Museum of Arts and Gardens. The museum offers a look at some unique paintings, sculptures, and poetry, and is home to beautiful gardens with many Florida native flowers and plants. Tuesday night is the only night the museum is open, and it's 100% free. So I know you are super
I'm so
excited about this.
for this. Like, once she mentioned it, I was like, what? Free?
Yes,
Like,
it is real. It is real.
Yeah, it's real, people. And you said that at night, they're offering it at night for free as well, or something?
Yes, it's actually, I believe it's 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. And it is the only night it's going to be open. So, and this is every week, every Tuesday. So, I mean, it's
Every
a great
Tuesday.
atmosphere.
Yes, it is, and it's something I've been wanting to do for a really long time. So to know that it's free and it's open late at night and stuff like that, you have the beautiful gardens, like, oh my gosh.
It's gorgeous.
Yes.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I'm so excited for this. It's definitely something I'm going to. Thank you, Nicole.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Well, to give you a head start on what to pick up and eat with no guilt and what not to eat, I have a list of the top 5 healthiest and non-healthy foods. First on our list for healthy is apples. Apples are actually an excellent source of antioxidants and reduce strokes and possibly anti-aging. All that through a little apple. How awesome is that?
It is really awesome.
And it tastes delicious. I mean, we also have almonds. Almonds are rich in fiber, vitamins, iron, and other vital nutrients.
Yes, almonds are great on top of like yogurt.
Yeah, Greek yogurt to make it fancy or anything like that. Little, but it makes a big difference. And broccoli. I personally love broccoli, and they do really good things like reduce risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even some cancers, all through broccoli. Excuse me. Barkley, maybe that's what you want to call it. You also have blueberries, these tiny little delicious blueberries that are rich in fiber, antioxidants, and eventually help with less cognitive decline as you get older.
Exactly.
It's really beneficial. We also have oily fish on our list. Ooh, yummy, oily fish. Well, their oils are beneficial to the heart as well as the nervous system. Sounds kind of gross, but it's fishes like salmon or like anchovies and things along those lines.
Exactly, and if you can't eat fish, excuse me, then you can have pills sometimes, and that's a good
They also
supplement.
have like those oily like fish pills and stuff like that. I don't know, make your breath stink like fish or something.
Exactly.
But it's really beneficial. And then we also have our unhealthy foods. We have number one, processed meat.
Not good for you.
Not good, especially those preservatives and like extra things they put in it, like salts and the
preservatives. It's
really gross. I mean, and then you also have your frozen meals, which is something I used to do in high school all the time.
a lot of us are guilty from it, but they're not healthy for you.
Yeah, exactly. Then you also have donuts. I love donuts, but they have sometimes anywhere around from 250 to 300 empty calories. That means not a single one is beneficial. That's crazy. We also have potato chips, which is something really common. People usually take potato chips to the movies or like add it to their lunch, subs, anything along those lines. But potato chips can actually be really unhealthy, especially if you eat it a lot over time.
Yes, unfortunately. They're not the best for you, but they are very convenient.
And then we have margarine. Usually people think that margarine is like a healthier alternative to butter, but they're both actually kind of risky, and like eventually with lots of intake and stuff can develop some harmful effects. So we need to watch out with that.
Yes, very much. Well, Ospreys, in the spirit of the U.S. success in the Olympics, here's one of our trivia questions of the day.
We want to know, how much is a Sochi medal worth? If I could guess, I don't know, because I do know that like part of the medal, like some part of it is not
a big amount of gold. So
exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah, well,
the answer is coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
You go, I follow, follow, follow. I can't remember to forget you. I keep forgetting I should let you.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your...
We are different. Society should aspire to be more like us.
Be part of the first class. Get energized. Get outside.
Hold on, guys. It's gonna get bumpy.
And get moving. Experience the power of physical activity. Join the movement at ActionHeroAlliance.com.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to the Early Bird. We're live from the Student Union. I'm Nicole Laura.
and I'm Carla Rodriguez. Before the break, we asked you if you knew how much a Sochi gold medal is worth.
The answer, Sochi promised gold medal winner $122,000.
Oh,
That's
I would not mind
especially crazy because the gold medal winners of the London Games got only $25,000.
Only $25,000 compared to $122,000.
So that's
ridiculous.
a lot. That's a lot.
Michael Phelps got robbed because he won like He won like the most medals overall.
Yes.
So I think it was like 18 or 19 gold medals overall in his lifetime. That's a lot. That adds up to a lot. 25,000 to 122.
It's a big difference.
Come on.
It's a lot of money. So imagine if you won like, I don't even know, even 2 medals.
Oh, you're
2 gold
set.
medals.
You're set. I mean, if you do want to sell it, which I don't think anyone would, I wouldn't. But
No,
okay.
I would want to keep it.
Yeah, exactly. But wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. Well, in honor of the 2014 Winter Olympics, we thought it would be fun to give you a few tips on how to get your body to Olympian status. The Olympic performances are loved by many, but they're only a small product of effort for months of intense training. Figure skaters focus on strength training using their body weight, while bobsledders focus on interval running. With all this in mind, we pulled a few workouts together to help you get started.
Ooh, these workouts look really hard.
They're a little intense. They
Yeah.
look more intimidating than they are.
Probably. I mean, but if they're Olympic workouts, they must be really intense. They probably do it in large quantities as well.
Yes.
Oh man, and then
For
they
hours at a time.
Oh, that's crazy. But I mean, at the same time, it's awesome knowing that your job is to be healthy and to be awesome at something you love.
And
So-
all that work pays off in the
It
end.
does, exactly. Those $122,000 gold medals wouldn't
Yes.
be too shabby to win. I would definitely risk some daily workouts and some food just to get those. And especially to have
Exactly.
your name in the books. It's definitely beneficial.
I think it's worth it.
Very cool. Well, not only is the health habits of the Olympians fascinating, so are these interesting facts about the final 2014 Winter Olympics medal count. First off, Russia ruled Russia. The host nation won a decisive medal count victory, and Russia won 13 gold medals, 2 more than the runner-up, Norway. Overall, Russian athletes won 33 medals, 5 more than the U.S.'s 28.
Which is a lot.
Yeah,
a lot of medals.
Yeah, it's the first time the host nation swept both medal counts since Norway did at the 1952 Winter Games in Oslo. That's crazy.
That is
Russia,
crazy.
#1 in gold and #1 overall.
Very nice. Go Russia.
Well, the Dutch did the most with the least. The Dutch won 10 medals with 100 athletes, which is more impressive than just winning 12 medals with 200 athletes. The ratio was the
incredible.
greatest out of all countries.
Yeah.
The Dutch know what they're doing.
Go Dutch.
And then this is a fun fact. Iceland actually didn't medal in Sochi. Iceland didn't medal at the Winter Olympics. That's like the sun getting shut out the Summer Olympics. Though this is odd, Iceland has actually never medaled at any of the Winter Games.
Yes, it's kind of a misconception because Iceland is actually very, very green.
Very green. I mean, but it's still kind of funny, the Iceland. But
It is funny,
I mean,
yes.
maybe next time. Maybe next time.
Maybe.
Iceland's got it. You never know what they
Maybe.
got in their green pockets.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, actually, Americans didn't double up. Did you know that?
I
Only
didn't.
2 Americans won multiple medals in Sochi. Merrill Davis and Charlie White won bronze in the team figure skating competition and a historic gold in ice dancing.
They are truly incredible
Yes.
ice dancers, though. They've actually been skating together since they were, I think, 7 years old.
Oh, that's so crazy.
So many years of hard training,
And
it was
dedication.
definitely worth it that they won gold.
Yeah, they're the only 2 to win 2 medals, more than 1 medal in for the Americans in Sochi. Wow,
Very
that's
nice.
Really impressive.
Well, we can't all be Olympians who win gold medals, but some people will improvise, just like this next vine of the day.
Yes! Getting!
That event actually called?
Yes!
Curling.
Getting!
That's called curling, yes.
I've never actually watched a single curling event. It looks interesting.
Yes!
Isn't that where they like put something and then they start like sweeping
Yeah,
really
it's on the
quickly in
ice
front
and
of
there's
it?
different team members. They all have
Uh-huh.
different parts in it. But yeah, it's
So-
basically moving like the boulder thing towards the target, but you can't make it go too far. You have to get it the right amount.
Perfect. Oh man.
I mean,
and then
that's
just,
a
like,
great
sweep in
option.
and like do it all their stuff. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
make it up at home.
I like their improv though.
I
Very
like it.
creative.
Yes, very creative. Well, thank you so much for tuning into the Early Bird on Spinnaker TV. Remember to always check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/UNF Earlybird.
And while you're at it, follow us on Twitter at UNF Earlybird.
If you're watching on Spinnaker TV, stay tuned because Spinnaker News is coming up next.
Have a great day, Ospreys.